Today I want to show you how to make some popular bass sounds in Serum. And if you want any of these sounds, I'll give them away for free at my website. The first bass line I want to show you is this one. This is the typical slap house bass. What I did for this bass line is I added a monster wavetable. You go to spectral and then you find monster. You can pick any one of these. I also added the sub-ISO wavetable and then I run them through a filter. The key to get this sound is to do some heavy compression, multi-band compression, and really heavy distortion, and then you filter the sound. Without the filter it will sound very terrible. I'll show you. A lot of harsh frequencies, but when you put a filter on, yeah, it sounds nice. And it works great to jump between octaves. That's very popular in slap house like this. Moving on, the next bass line sounds like this. So this is more of a sustained sound based on saw waves. I'm using a wide layer, a detuned layer with 7 notes of unison. It sounds like this. Makes up for most of the sound. And then I'm using a mono layer to make it a bit stronger. And the key to get these types of sound is to have an envelope that's shaped like this with a long release. Next sound is what I like to call the 7th note bass sound. I'm starting with a square-ish wave, 2 octaves down, sounds like this. But then I also add a 7th note on top of it. That makes the sound very interesting, I think. Then we have this sound. A really plucky bass sound. I'm using a FM3 wavetable. What makes up for this sound is that I'm using FM from B. What also gives it a lot of attack is that I'm adding some white noise and I have some chorus, some compression and some high cut. And finally we have the Reese bass. It sounds like this. And what I really like to do with Reese bass is to have it slide between notes like this. To do that, I have legato on. It's set to always, and I set the time to 366. I'm using a monster wavetable for this, as well as a really detuned Juno wavetable. And the key here is to do a lot of compression, a lot of distortion, but then to filter the sound. And I'm filtering the sound with low 24 at about 500 Hertz. And that's what makes the sound so deep. So yeah, I hope you liked this video, hope it was useful. I leave a link to get these sounds for free at my website. Yeah, till next time.